Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with the U and not an E. You don't want to get in trouble with those other people, you know. All right. Well, today is episode 77. Good numbers, huh? 77. Episode 77. And we are making home fried potatoes. Okay, look like we're having a little glitch in here. I don't know what's going on here. Anywho, we almost didn't have a show. My internet has stopped working on Saturday. Yeah. And then it got back on yesterday. So, anywho, it's been so many challenges this week. I'm just happy to be here. Okay. And if you had challenges this week, then I'm happy that you made it through. Okay. So, anywho, we doing home fried potatoes. And you know, it's an oldie but a goodie. So my father's the one who introduced me to home fried potatoes. Oh my God, he made the best. I can't say mine tastes as good as his, but it's good. But his was the best. And then we would have sausage patties, and he would take some karo syrup and put some butter in it and stir it up real good. And then he made some biscuits, and we sopped that syrup. We ate that sausage, ate those potatoes, honey. And that's why today I put pancake syrup on my potatoes. Okay. And I do have a nice 1 net carb maple syrup. Okay. That's what I use. Anywho. So the calories in this is only one potato. Okay. So the calories is 355. The saturated fat is 8, and that's because of the butter. The cholesterol. Oh, I thought I saw something. Never mind. The cholesterol is 30. That's not bad. The sodium is 143. Very good. Fiber is 2.5. Not bad. Sugar is only 2. And that's in the potato itself. So it's natural sugar. The protein is 4.5. That's not bad. And the net carbs is 27.5. It's not keto low, but it is low carb for the average person. Okay. So what we go blah blah blah. Okay, blooper number 1, maybe number 2, who knows. Anywho, the ingredients for this is 1 regular size potato, not the baking potatoes. That's gonna give you like 4 servings. No, 1 regular size potato, and when you get through slicing them up, you got enough for 1 serving. Okay, now if you're a man, you may want 2. Okay, so anywho, 1 regular potato, 1/4 cup of sliced or chopped sweet onion. If I dare you, Peruvian, whichever way they say it, is all the sweet onion. And 1/4 teaspoon of I use Mrs. Dash, but they have other brands now of garlic and herb. And this is no salt. Blah blah blah. 1/16. Now that's a pinch. 1/16 teaspoon of black pepper, unless you want it hotter. All right. 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. 1/8 teaspoon of kosher salt. It's all the salt you're going to need. Then you're going to take 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, whichever kind you like to use, and 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter, and 1/4 cup of water. That's all you need in this recipe. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and make this because time is of the essence around here. We don't have all day. Okay. Now, first thing we're going to do is put our oil in the pan. I did turn the pan on. It's on medium. So we need it on medium. So it's 1 tablespoon of oil in there. Then we're going to take our potatoes that's already been sliced. Now, Grandma Hershey wasn't thinking. I just was going through so many stuff. I wasn't thinking. I cut the potatoes up last night, put them in a container. I should have had water in the container so they wouldn't turn dark. So they did turn a little dark, but since I know what's going on, it's just oxidation. I know they're fine. Okay. So, but we're going to take our potato and we're going to put all our seasoning on our potato. And that's all the seasoning that I had mentioned earlier. And move that out the way. And we're going to kind of toss them around so that every potato can get some seasoning on it. Okay. So I guess you can almost call these seasoned fries. And if you want to make seasoned fries, you can do it that way. You know, put your seasoning in there and stir it up around in there so it all get in there. Then we're going to we're going to put it into our pan with our oil. In there. And we're going to spread that out. because all the potatoes need to get some oil. And then we're going to cook these for like 2 minutes. I got my trusty little timer. Okay, we're going to cook these for 2 minutes. Make sure they all get some oil on them though. Because you really frying them a little bit first, not all the way, just some to get them dark. Okay, make sure they all get some oil. 1 tablespoon of oil is not a lot, so we're not deep frying these. But we are getting some oil on all of them. Okay, so, and oh, I forgot the lid. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Oh, okay. Un momento. I have to have the lid for this. Un momento. Don't go nowhere. I promise I'm right here. Oh, God. Oh, crap. I don't know where the lid is. Oh, I hope it's the right lid. Okay, there it is. Because you want to have the lid covered. Anywho, I just knew I had everything right here. Okay, anywho, you're cooking that for 2 minutes. There go the tongs. I'm going to have to use the fork. Okay, so anyway, we're going to cook that for 2 minutes. And while that is cooking, we got 43 seconds left. So, I told you how I came about this, didn't I? Anywho, if you eat your home fried potatoes a different way, let me know, okay? But I know when first time I went to a restaurant to get home fried potatoes and people were putting ketchup on it, I was like in total shock. I'm going like, ketchup, who does that? And then people looking at me like I'm crazy because I wanted some pancake syrup. They go like, who does that? Me. But that karo syrup was the best, I'm telling you. But anyway, we are about to turn this over. Turn potatoes over. I sure hate I dropped my tongs because they really are gonna help me with this right here. Hopefully that'll be safe. Oh, okay. Hold on, we're gonna repeat. This is my first time doing it this way. Okay, I never used to have to do all this because I never do this in front of people. Oh, that I don't have my tongue to help me. Because you want to turn them over because they're going to be brown a little bit on that side that you already cooked them on. Get in there. And so you want to turn them over so they can get brown on the other side. Almost like you're sauteing potatoes. Come on. This whole show is a blooper look like, but I tell you, this show is worth it because these potatoes are going to be so delicious. And today I'm going to make me a turkey cheeseburger to go with my potatoes. Okay. Yesterday I ate them all by itself. The picture you saw, I ate those with my syrup all by themselves. Come on, potato, turn over. Good grief. All right. I don't want it to be black on one side and white on the other. Goodness gracious. Oh, okay. Can you see they turning brown? Yeah, you can see that. Right on with the right on. Okay, get on over. All right. Almost got them all turned. By the time they get them all turned, we time to do something else. Oh, Lordy. Okay, let's get this other. Now, tongs was very necessary for this recipe. So don't drop your tongs when you're turning your potatoes over. Okay. I don't want to leave you to go get another set of tongs so I got some more. But then I have to leave you again. I don't want to do that. I already left you once. Okay. All right. We want that to cook for 2 more minutes, but we may not have to for most of them because most of them already been cooking. Okay. Yeah, most of them already been cooking. So at this point, we're going to do 1 more minute. How about that? 1 more minute. Let's cover them back up. How about that? We don't have to do 1 more minute. The timer just went off. Hey, we're going to restart it again because now we're going to put the butter, the 1 tablespoon of butter in there. Put that in the middle of the pan. That way they don't get dried out, okay? And then we're going to put these cut up onions in there. Now, I had to, on the recipe, I said sliced because I like slivered stuff. But yesterday, I chopped them up. So, you know, that's all right. You can chop them, slice them, whichever way you like your onions. And then you're going to put that lid back on it and cook them for another 2 minutes. Okay. We're almost done. How about that? Cook them for another 2 minutes. And while we're doing that, guess I could give a few shout outs here, huh? Okay. Want to shout out to my score mentor, John, for watching the show, and to his mother for watching it with him, to my beautiful sister, my niece in Colorado, and also my niece in Illinois, and to my good friend Najee and Reggie. And Reggie, I forgot what helpful hint you gave me yesterday. I'll mention it next week, okay? Because he sent me a helpful hint. And then to my friend Donna and to my friend Kay, who's on here right now while we're doing the show. And one day next year, I'm going to go to her house and do a show right in her kitchen. Okay, get ready, Kay, because her Grandma Hershey coming to Texas, Arkansas. That's where you are. I got folks everywhere coming to Arkansas. Wow. Okay. So now this is about time to be turned over again. It don't take long to make this. You just have to know what you're doing. Okay. So we want those onions to get nice and tender. And so now we're going to go ahead and flip these over one more time, because technically you want these potatoes to be almost burnt looking before you add the water. Okay, let's move this up to 2. Okay. We're going to find another way to do it next time. Won't be so noisy. But anyway, you're going to turn these over again. So you're going to have a nice buttery taste in there. There we go. We want these, I'm going to turn up just a little, because we want these to get a little dark before we add the water. Because the water, it's almost like smothering a potato. You know how you smother pork chop and smother this and smother that. Then you put that in last so it does something to it to make it so good. And that's what this water going to do to these potatoes once they get in here. Come on. Okay, we're going to put the lid back on and try to cook it up, pick it up just a little more, because I want to get fairly crunchy and a little dark before I add this water. Okay. So now that we did those shout outs, while we wait on that, we are going to sing happy birthday to my good friend Betty. She's a member of my church. We've been knowing each other for a long, long time. All right. So Betty, I don't know if you're watching today, but around here, we celebrate birthdays. All right. So Grandma Hershey going to sing happy birthday to you, Betty. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Betty. Happy birthday to you. Betty Boo. That's what I call it, church, Betty Boo. So anywho, if you have a birthday, now I need to lower it down a little bit. It's burning down. Oh, yeah. I knew it would. Yep. Round in there. So if you have a birthday coming, please let me know. You can email me, Grandmahursheycooks@gmail.com. You can send me a message on this YouTube. What else? You can even call me, 816-783-3332, the lady with all the threes, okay? And let me know you got a birthday coming up, and I'll sing happy birthday to you too. And I'm not going to tell how old you are unless you want me to, because I don't mind telling my age. I'll tell you I'm 66. I'll be 67 soon. All righty. See, now that's what I'm talking about. You see how the top, some of these are fairly dark. That's what you want. You want them to get dark. You want your onions to get kind of dark and crispy as well, because all that flavor is going into these potatoes. Now, if they get done and you think you're missing something, more than likely it'll be onion powder. Onion powder is usually what's missing when be like, it's missing something every night. And then you might put a little more in there, okay? But I believe we have the correct amount. But if we don't, it's all right. Add some more. All right. Now we're going to do one more thing. We're going to add this water to these potatoes. Yeah. Okay, we're going to turn up a little back and cook that for 3 minutes, baby. And then it will be done. I can hardly wait. So next week, it's supposed to be 87 degrees next week. So it's still muy calor aquí. Okay, it's still hot around here. So next week, instead of turning on the oven, we're gonna make another oldie but goodie. How about some sloppy joes? We're gonna make some sloppy joes from scratch, not the no manwich in no can. No, we making sloppy joes Grandma Hershey style. Okay, I didn't even know what manwich and all that stuff was until I became an adult and somebody talked about it, because my mama made hers from scratch. Yes, she did, and Grandma Hershey makes hers from scratch too. All right, so next week, sloppy joes, and we will be using ground turkey, but if you want to use ground beef, you can, but Grandma Hershey uses ground turkey for her cholesterol. Okay, so that's what we doing next week. Yes, yes, yes. So it's almost time. We got a minute and a half. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Ooh, see, they're getting soft now. Yep, they're getting soft. And you can also cut these potatoes in half if you want. You don't have to leave them whole like that. Sometimes they'll kind of break up on their own. So it's just how you want them. Because some people, some places when they do home fried potatoes, they're in cubes, and that's fine too. I think they call those O'Brien or whatever. I think O'Brien, the difference in home fried and O'Brien is that they have those bell peppers in it. And you can do that if you want to. Take the home fried potatoes and throw you some peppers in there. You got some home fried O'Brien. What about that? Okay, we almost done. Come on here. These are almost done. Yep. It should absorb all the liquid, making them nice and tender. Oh, I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait. Your crazy thing to do, because I've never went this long with a presentation that, start to finish, to where it wasn't done at the end of all my talking. Oh, but I know what we can do right now while we wait for this 20 seconds. You can go to the thumbs button and you can click it right now. Right now. Then go to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, click that. Then you're going to see a black bell. Click that. And then once we're done, which is almost in a minute, we are going to share this show. There you go. We're going to share this show with everybody you know. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your neighbors, and share it with your enemy, because everybody got to eat. You got to feed the world. All right. So now this is done. Let's turn the stove off. We don't want no fire. Woo-hoo! You hear all that sizzling and all that there on. All righty. Yes. We're going to put it in our trusty bowl that we got here. Yep. I'm going to taste it without my syrup. That's the way I eat it. But we're going to taste it without the syrup. See if Grandma Hershey knows what she's talking about. Yep. And plus, she want to make sure it ain't false. And you see that? I got a good picture this time. About that. I got to remember that next week. Okay. See how easy this is trying to break off on me. Like my great grandson say, I think it might need just a little more onion powder, just a little, but it's not bad. And you really don't need to add no salt. Now, if you're a big salt lover, do another pinch. That's it, which is going to make another 1/8, which is going to totally equal to 1/4. We don't want you going crazy. So now we got to take one for the team. This time we get an onion with it. One of them onions. See how it breaks apart? Look, it's breaking apart while I'm trying to pick it up. Okay. Oops, my onion fell. Come back here, onion. Yep, the onion and those seasoning. That's what make home fried potato. But like I say, if you need a little more salt, just put another 1/8 teaspoon. I've gotten used to not eating a lot of salt. And maybe a little more onion powder, but that's about it, honey. Child, these are good to go already. And Grandma Hershey gonna make her a turkey cheeseburger, and then she gonna eat these potatoes to go with it, and she gonna have a nice healthy meal. Okay, so you guys have a great week. Stay dry if it's raining. Stay cool if it's hot where you are. And pray for the world, because it's just some of everything going on everywhere. So let's pray for each other. Let's pray for the world, and let's put love out into the atmosphere. Okay. I love you. You have an awesome, wonderful week. Mwah. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Now we know how we got to do with this crazy mouse. All right. I think that's it right there.